Hello, Vice here. Let's see, in the last part, we beat Waka 1, sort of. Had a conversation with my friend TurboTales98 after publishing the episode about that fight, and we sort of came to an interesting conclusion about how that fight sort of both sets you up for success and failure in ways that tie in with the narrative of Amaterasu and also the player needing to get stronger. Let's see, I kind of forget what I was doing. Let's see, right, we just purified the tree, and that's when Waka... Yeah, so we can explore, because the cursed zone is gone. Alright, excellent. Yeah, as far as I can tell, the Waka fight has actually a really strict time limit, which sort of ties into the idea that Amaterasu needs to get stronger. Like, there were things I could have done as the player to go faster. I've reviewed some strategies and, like, what happened there exactly? But, let's see. Yeah, against Waka, you can power slash his knives if you want to stun him. They'll get reflected back at him, just like the tree. And so, yeah, you can score some extra hits there. Also... there are moments where Waka does turn gray, and you can power slash him. Yeah, they turned towards me. Oh, rip Godhood. So yeah, like, I did play that fight aggressively against Waka, and still did poorly on time, but I could have played in ways that would have done even more damage. Also, I could have had a, what's it? A gold dust. I could have had an upgraded weapon. But, I actually looked at Tsuta Conroy's Let's Play of Okami, just that one episode. And upon review, he also did poorly on time, despite knowing all the tricks for the battle. What am I feeding? A monkey. Fish, huh? I guess they're probably omnivores. Might be able to use multiple things. So yeah, that's, I think, what I wanted to say about the time requirement. Okay, you don't bloom that. You push it. To where? I'm not gonna try until I know where. See, I also wanted to talk about the damage requirement, though, because it's also interesting what they did there. So, for Waka on damage, they just had the tutorial where you set the reflector as your sub, so you have a way to block. So even if you haven't bought the evade, you have a way to defend yourself against quick attacks. However, you don't really have the practice with quick attacks. Waka is suddenly like the fastest thing in the game to this point. So even though you have the tools to do well, you're likely not going to do well if it's your first time. So yeah, Tsuta Conroy, he did get the max rank on damage. I clearly didn't. It was still better than my time score. But, yeah, I just thought that was interesting, because the damage score, more than the time score, really reflects on the player's skill level. Anyway, I just thought that was all really neat. Maybe it was all, like, unintentional, but it wouldn't surprise me if at least some of it was on purpose. Okay, there's a river, the bridge was destroyed. Can't get any new stock, but you've got quite a lot in reserve. Okay. What have you got? I have glass beads. Now let's cancel out and go to the buy menu. Oh hey, gold dust. You've got 2 of it. I could spend all my money What else am I gonna buy, though? All weapons. But there's like a limited amount of gold dust in the game, so I might as well pick it up. And I might as well realize I don't actually know how to use it in order to upgrade things. Oh, I probably use the, yeah, you go to your inventory and you use the gold dust. I was expecting this screen to have like a power up button in addition to confirm. Anyway, that's got more attack now. Alright. Let's see. Well, now there's something you don't see every day. A white wolf. You look just like that Shiranui. There used to be lots of animals here in Agata Forest, but they started to disappear when the number of monsters increased. Oh, listen to me, now is hardly the time for that kind of chat. What kind of chat is it the time for? Wonder what could have happened? I don't suppose you bumped in my son in the forest, did you? Not yet. Narai River was flooded during the storm the other day, you see. The bridge to Kusa village was completely washed away. I asked my son to get to work on building a new bridge, but he's so busy with that dog that he just won't make a start. Interesting. Oh, was there more? Yes. The dog my son's so smitten with is called Ume. I found him injured in the forest a long time ago. My son nursed him back to health, so he's a bit overprotective. He's become so soft that he has no sense of adventure now at all. But if a man lives in the forest, there are things he has to do. That's why I'm determined to get him to build a new bridge. I'm sure he can do it, I just have to trust in him and be patient. Okay, now you're out of stuff. Anyway, I'm noticing the unidentified NPC thought bubble over here. Ah. Fishing. Oh, poor Ume. I wonder if he's okay. Oh, hello there, doggy. You all alone too? I'm Kokari, and I'm pleased to meet you, I think it said. Boy of the forest, Kokari. What, this? This is my fishing pole. Actually, there's no fishing line or hook on it right now. But there's a reason for that. Oops. I was just trying to fast advance text. My dog Ume and I were exploring a secret place the other day. An ancient building known as the Tsuta Ruins. We'd never been able to get into the ruins until we found a key deep in the forest, but when we went in, we heard a horrible roar from deep within. I didn't waste any time getting out of there. I locked the entrance to the ruins and hightailed it home. I thought Ume had followed me, but he was nowhere to be found. I bet he's trapped back at those ruins. He must be crying, all scared and alone. If you know where he is, then why don't you go rescue him? This is no time to be fishing. Yes, well, there's a reason for that. You see, on my way home from the ruins, I fell near the water's edge, and in went the key. I've tried my hardest to fish it back out, but I've lost all my line and hooks. All I have now is this pole. Also crying, which is, like, reasonable. Oops. Okay, now cut that out. It's nothing I hate more than something. You were the one who left your dog in those dangerous ruins, so you gotta do whatever it takes to get the key and go help him. But, listen here, kids. Fishing is all about something. Persistence, maybe? Or attitude? Maybe I'm fast advancing the text too much. There's nothing you can't catch with the right attitude. Fish, babes, or whatever, it all can be yours. Go ahead, act like you're having fun. We'll watch. So I guess was tackling actually the correct thing to do there? Boy, this murky water sure gives me the creeps. People call it deep abyss because they can't see the bottom. But that's not why these waters are famous. Legend has it a humongous fish swallowed the moon reflected on the surface of the water. No one knows if the legend is true, but to this day the moon never rises here in Agata Forest. Give the fairy tales a rest, will you, kid? They're so gloomy. Think more positive. Have fun. Fun. Okay, Ami. Let's use that celestial brush of yours to help him out. There should be some fishing line on his pole, but there's not. Well, just make some by drawing a line from the pole to a fish. Yep. Draw a line connecting the fishing pole to the fish to get them to bite. Once you've hooked a fish, move the left stick in the opposite direction of the fish's movement. If you pull too hard, the power gauge will move into the red area and the life gauge will begin to deplete. Keep a close eye on the fish and don't overdo it. When you've pulled the fish close, a button will appear on the screen. Press that button to yank the fish out of the water. Use the power slash to finish off your catch. Keep fishing and you might get a chance to reel in a really gigantic fish. Alright. So like, oh yeah, start with the pole. Whoa, did I actually get a bite? Careful now, kid. Don't pull with all your might. You'll just wear yourself out. Just reel it in nice and slow. Kind of briefly letting go of the control stick occasionally. You caught river crab. Alright. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was one fish or two fish next to each other, but I think I want the biggest one. Whoa, did I actually get a bite again? X? I thought it was always gonna be Y. You caught crawfish. Okay. Now there's clearly only one choice of fish. Oh. You caught giant salmon. And the victory fanfare. And of course... Wow, that's a big one. Hmm? Hey! That's the ruins key. It popped right out of the mouth of that big old fish. Now I can go save Ume over at the ruins. I'm gonna go all the way in this time. No running away from me now. As we grab the key. Hey, give that back. Okay, he soon laughs. Good move, Ami. We can't have the kid getting hurt on your watch. Well, what are we waiting for? We got a lost dog to find in the Tsuta Ruins. Oh. If only I had any idea where that was. Oh, probably that circled spot on the map. Oh, bunnies. Oh, herbs, not seeds. I thought they were a seed-only bunch. Clearly I don't know what any animal eats. Exorcism slip S. Oh yeah, actually there was one other thing I wanted to talk about with the Waka fight. Getting an item reminded me of it. The game has already provided by that point at least one free holy bone that was like really easy to find. So even if you do like literally tank everything, you're probably still gonna make it through the fight. Because Waka, despite being like fast and aggressive and everything, doesn't actually have that much health. Which also really plays into me thinking the time score is really strict. Because, like, everyone does poorly on time with a sample size of 2. And what more do you need? Is this a different group of deer? Alright. More free praise with purchase of having food. Alright, yeah, I don't know what you can do with an object in your mouth without, like, losing it, so I wanted to open this door before I did a couple other things. Well, let's go look for that kid's dog. I'm actually hoping we might find something more. Nobody's entered these ruins for ages, right? Just think about it. There could be a fabulous treasure hoard hidden in here. And he laughs. But enough talk. Let's start looking. And well, there's a fabulous treasure right here. Enhancing weapons. You can use gold dust to enhance weapons. Did you know that? Also, there's a demon gate here. Wait, just hit him. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I got one hit too many with my weapon. So I didn't get the demon fang. Consumed gourd. Vegetable with many uses. Fills astral pouch a little bit. Oh yeah, wave 2. Invalid. Oh, I haven't tried bombing these. They stay in place for long enough, it would probably not even be hard. It was reasonably effective and turned them gray. Alright. Solved the puzzle. I mean, it's still power slash, right? Yeah. Okay, for a second I was like, is there more? I don't know, maybe time requirements in this game are just strict in general. Maybe there's nothing special about the Waka fight in that regard. It is the origin of what do you mean I did badly on time, though. Anyway, let's talk to this nerd, since he's here. Not you again, Fido. Why must you always dog my footsteps? I'm busy practicing a new secret technique. You see, a terrible monster lurks in Taka Pass beyond this forest. It goes by the name Crimson something or other. And it's rumored to have 100 followers. Wow. What do you mean, Crimson something or other? The name slipped my mind, that's all. Anyway, I must rid Taka Pass of that terrible monster before it harms anyone else. But first, I must practice my ultimate secret technique. Then again, the bridge to Taka Pass is out, so why rush? But have no fear. Once I master that technique, I shall venture forth to slay the beast, even if I have to swim through those turbid waters. Now leave me be, Euchre. I have some serious training to do. Oh yeah, there was actually one more thing about, not the Waka fight, but the event. Apparently Let's Rock Baby is just a direct quote of Dante from the Devil May Cry series. I was trying to connect Let's Rock to one game and comma Baby to another game, and not coming up with the Capcom or Clover game that had Let's Rock in it alone. Hey, get a load of this statue's face. It's got the same blank expression as you. Alright. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is significant, but I don't think we can do anything with it yet. Just wanted to bomb that since I saw the bombable spot. Alright, let's finally head in here. Did like multiple other things since opening it up. Tsuta Ruins. That's a pretty oddly shaped statue. Look at all that moss. Must have been here for ages. And what's up with that weird water? I don't think you want to go jumping in there, Furball. How about drawing some lily pads so we can check it out? I expect the lily pad's just gonna like dissolve. Oh yeah. Killed instantly. You obtained Enhancing Divinity. Scroll drawn by wandering artists contains useful information. What kind of useful information? Presumably about enhancing divinity, but you know. I'm guessing this is actually referring to what I've been calling godhood. Oh no, this is about praise. Restoring nature, feeding animals. Can be used to enhance divine attributes. Oh yeah, I guess the Traveler's Charms also call godhood at that. So yeah, this wouldn't have been about that. Alright. That's a funny place to put that. Maybe just to remind you to spend your praise. Because it's probably been a while if you didn't do it since the tutorial. Traveler's Charm. Yeah, godhood by 1 level. Alright. Let's see. We're already 21 minutes in. I think this is just going to be a save and quit here, rather than pressing my luck that there's another save point within the next 9 minutes. But yeah, we're in what seems to be the next dungeon. Maybe this one will even have a boss. But anyway, see ya!